Hi, Mark Romero here. Welcome to the Harmonize Your Life podcast, where we're dedicated to helping you accelerate your personal evolution. This week, I wanted to talk a little bit about emotions and emotional energy. The last 2 months have stirred up a tremendous amount of emotions within all of us, whether it's fear, anger, worry, anxiety, depression, sadness. We've all experienced this potpourri of different emotions that are showing up as a result of what we've all been kind of going through. And I kind of view this as being a great and grand opportunity to accelerate your personal evolution, to let go of what's no longer supporting you in life so that you can evolve into this next greater and grander expression of who and what you are. In my coaching session work, I use this analogy that we're all on this journey and we're climbing the mountain of our life experience. And all of us have this beautiful backpack on the back, that we carry with us. And in that backpack is all kinds of old stuff, old unresolved issues, internalized emotions that we've never allowed ourselves to experience before, and so there's like a small refrigerator back there, a weight set, a small motor vehicle, a bicycle, a bike rack, all kinds of different stuff that we have internalized over the course of our lives. And it's heavy and it's dense. And we're kind of like, oh man, why is it so hard to climb through this thing called life? Why is it so challenging to move forward with any sense of grace and ease? And these emotions that are showing up are just this fantastic opportunity to reach back there and to start letting go of some of that old, lower density, heavy energy so that you can literally enlighten yourself, so that you can lighten the load of what you're carrying in your life. And yes, it's tough when that emotional stuff shows up, but you know what? There is just such an amazing opportunity there to evolve spiritually, to move forward and to awaken and to be able to travel through life with more grace and more ease. And who doesn't want that? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to share, they're kind of like 3 steps. These things have been so beneficial for me in processing my own emotional energy. And I wanted to share them with you to help you to process through whatever's showing up for you, whatever's, moving in your experience, what's showing up as a result of being on lockdown. Maybe your career's been affected, maybe your health's been impacted, and all kinds of emotional stuff that's showing up. And so I wanted to share these 3 steps with you to help you to move through this. And there's a couple of realizations that you need to make. First of all, number 1, each and every one of you, of all of us, have been gifted with this beautiful, powerful gift to command and shape and shift energy. And it's something that we all need to become conscious of. It's something that we all need to start practicing. And why not start practicing within our own selves? Why not start practicing with our own emotional energy? That stuff that you're feeling and experience, that's all energy. That's all it is. But you've been gifted with this gift and this ability to command it. And the time is now for all of us to step into this responsibility that we have and start commanding our own personal energy. So, very important. And so one of the first steps that we need to do, and that's so beneficial, is that we have all been conditioned to judge our emotions. It's like I use the radio analogy. We have 88.5 on this end, 108.5 on this end. This is all bliss and ecstasy and joy and happiness, and this is sadness, frustration, and anger. And our judgment says this is bad and this is good. We should only experience this and not this. And nothing could be farther from the truth. It's all just energy. So the first step you need to take is suspend your judgment of what it is that you're feeling. If you're feeling sad, feel sad. If you're feeling anger, feel anger. It's not bad or wrong. It just is. It's just a lower density frequency of energy that just doesn't feel optimal. I hate to say the word, but it doesn't feel good. And that kind of elicits judgment in there, but it's so true. And that's how we've all been conditioned. But everything runs in cycles on this planet. Earth is a great example of polarities. Nobody goes out at the deck at night and hollers at the new moon, "Damn you, new moon, you should be full all the time." It doesn't work that way. No. So number one, suspend the judgments of your emotion. Can't tell you how important that is. When you resist it, when you internalize it, when you don't allow yourself to feel it, that's where we put more stuff in the backpack. That's where it starts to outpicture as things in our physical health, challenges, disharmony, but also in the different facets of our lives. And so number one, suspend judgment of your own emotional energy. Number two, jump into it and feel it. When you allow yourself to feel these things, man, you're actually reaching in the back and letting go of what's no longer serving you. So number two, jump in and feel your emotions. Really dive in, feel the sweetness, the bitterness of it. And realize this, when you're feeling it, you're letting it go. When you're experiencing that emotional energy, you're actually freeing yourself from this old, burdensome, lower density energy and literally enlightening yourself so that you can move through life on a whole different frequency wavelength. And number three, tap into your power to move it. How do we do that? Well, personally, one of my favorites is I like to imagine intertwining that anger, that frustration that shows up within me from time to time. And I get connected to it. I allow myself to feel it, and I imagine intertwining it into my breath and letting it go and processing it through. And if I need to cry, I need to be angry, I need to holler, then I allow that to move through me. I allow that to process through me, but I utilize the imagination to move that energy. Imagination is how you move energy. So imagine yourself getting connected, feeling it, suspending the judgment of it, realizing it's an opportunity, man. It's an opportunity to evolve and unfold to a whole new level. Feel it and imagine breathing it out and letting it go. Some of the other things that I'd like to do in addition to that is I like to get on the bike, go out in nature, allow myself to feel it, breathe hard, and just imagine letting it go. Processing it. It's like literally reaching in the back and saying, what? I don't need to hold on to that old refrigerator anymore. I'm going to take it off here and leave it on the side of the road. Don't worry about littering. Somebody will come and process through and clean up everything for you. But your most important thing is to process your emotional energy. This time that we're in is a great and grand opportunity to let go of stuff because we've literally gotten shaken and it's stirred up so many different emotions. And those emotions are not bad, they're not wrong, they're an opportunity. They're an opportunity for you to grow, evolve, unfold, and to let go some of the stuff that you've been hanging on to way too long. So let me summarize. Number one, man, suspend your judgment of it, okay? Number two, dive in and feel it. Allow yourself to feel your emotions. And number three, imagine breathing it out, letting it go. Imagine letting it go. Imagine, if you want to, you can imagine just literally reaching in and just letting the stuff go. So important to process your emotional energy. So if you'd like to learn more, I'm actually going to be doing a live later this week on Facebook Live. There'll be a post on my page, on my Mark Romero music page, where I'll be kind of diving in a little bit more. And most importantly, I'm going to be taking you through a process to help you to actually let go of some of the stuff that you're dealing with right now. The goal is for all of us is to let go of what's no longer serving us, to let go of the old thoughts, the old beliefs, the old perceptions that have limited our expression and have prevented us from showing up and being the masterpiece that we truly are. So make sure you tune in for that. I will leave some information here on this page, and then I'd love to hear your comments, any questions that you have, more than happy to share with you. So other than that, also go to the website if you like a track of music and a little guided process to help you start enlightening yourself on your journey through this life experience, I invite you to go to markromeromusic.com, get your free download, get your little guided meditation to help support you on your journey. And stay tuned for my Facebook Lives, Friday, 12 noon Pacific, on the Mark Romero Music page, and I will post some details below. So other than that, take care, have a happy and harmonious day, and make sure you go out and feel and be and experience the seasons of your own emotional energy. Wishing you the best as you continue to move forward in your personal evolution. Take care. Have a happy and harmonious day.